Lauren Milligan. I'm from Jackson, Michigan. I am the Director of Digital Strategy at DEKSIA and also now a partner. And I have been at DEKSIA since 2016. I got introduced to DEKSIA through Adam Bird, funny enough. So Adam was already doing photography for DEKSIA. And then he said, you've got to meet these guys at DEKSIA. They're looking for someone that has a skill set that you have or that you're growing. And so he set up, coffee for Joshua and I. So my first impression when I started working at DEKSIA was that these guys were hungry. They were definitely growth oriented from the start. Just there was so much that was going on in that I knew that first impression was I need to be sprinting in this office in order to keep up with these guys. Being in that environment really grew me in a lot of different ways in terms of professional growth and also personal growth. At DEKSIA, they entrusted me with a lot of ownership in my department, my own products, how I chose to run things. Taking on that ownership really taught me a lot in terms of being accountable, really, right? There was nothing else that I could blame because it was my idea, it was my setup, my system. The autonomy that they grant you and the ability to do things and take risks. I think that's the biggest one. Is I don't think I've ever had an employer or worked at a company that really understood the value of failure and understood that in a way that they encourage you to take risks in that way. And that carries over into my personal life too. I'm able to take on risks, calculated risks in a different way. And a lot of that is because they taught me that at DEKSIA. Now we have a way or an avenue for people to come in and also do what I did, right? So that part-time to full-time or intern to full-time or even just maybe an intern that doesn't necessarily know what they want to do. I didn't really know. The fact that we can help people that are still kind of trying to figure that out of okay, well, maybe this digital marketing thing might lead to, more life goals. That I think is what I'm most excited about. I think one of the biggest ways that DEKSIA gave me a fighting chance was that they really almost, they nurture and demand critical thinking. Just understanding the world from that lens of business and what I'm learning or what I've learned there has really given me a fighting chance to go from, college dropout with a bunch of debt to now being able to be, a small owner in an advertising agency. That, is there because of the education that happened along the way and the investment that they put into their people along the way too.